before the buffs.
Well, he's a very dedicated Volibear player. He even knows the lore about Volibear. Apparently, he's not just a bear.
He was, wow.
Yeah.
He was Grandmaster.
He's like a magic bear.
Okay, that's still...
In actuality, it feels worse when you look at it subjectively. Aphromoo, how about your own experiences? And hold on, never mind. We're talking about Dokla's experiences now as CoreJJ makes a rotation up to the top lane. He's not a bad player at Enchanters whatsoever. Yeah. I think that the team as a whole always looks better with him having the ability to pull the trigger and go in. Say, this is how we go, this is where we engage, because his natural sense of finding those opportunities in those moments, I think is really top level.
Exactly. When you have a world champion caliber player such as Core, you want him to affect the whole map. Him playing an Enchanter where, you know, he's confined to his lane, has to play laning phase, you know, win there, whereas he can affect the map like he just did is so good.
Impact's going all out, looking for Dokla here as he pops the World Ender in response, but Impact is about to end him.
Good rotation here by NRG, just unfortunate what happened to Dokla up on the top side.
Yeah, NRG will grab the first 3 grubs there, so that means they'll be able to spawn the little baby grubbies as long as they get at least. Just still continuing to allow Impact to maintain his presence here in the lane. As you can see, Contracts is pushed up into the enemy jungle, stealing away the red buff from Umpty. As Impact steps forward, CoreJJ coming in for the Shattering Strike. His FBI is going to be pulled back, but he all out. The crash down, ready to take him out. And Impact goes on a killing spree. A teleport's ready to make its way into the fight now as Umpty wants to reinforce. Contracts is going way too ham. Umpty just gobbles him down. And now you got Dokla and Palafox trying to get something back on the back end of the fight, but Impact barely gets away. APA and Huhi are in a 1v1 down to the Tribe Rush at the same time. Senna ulti comes over the top, but it don't get much. Team Liquid do not lose a man. They pick up 2 more kills. Okay, we're not done yet. Never mind. Hold on. Here comes the shuffle now. Umpty's in trouble. Palafox going to pick up the first kill of the game for NRG. Oof. But even though FBI drops here, the extended fight going as long as it does, it still ends up being a 2-for-1 trade, and plates end up going over to NRG, so it doesn't even feel like there's really much of an advantage for Team Liquid at all. Yeah,
absolutely. The kill going over on Impact, don't know if he's going to be able to carry the game with tank build. You can see down in the bottom corner of the screen as well that team monumental assist lead on the LCS. Just wanted to get that out there as they go for Dokla.
I don't gotta come back anytime soon.
Yeah, man, you are way out in front, and it looks like Dokla is way down deep in the ground. Another kill going up there in the top side. Impact 3-0-2 here on K'Sante. Dokla drops to 0-3-1 on the Aatrox.
Honestly, it's probably I've never seen so much fighting top lane where the supports are laning top.
Had that solo kill up top, but I don't necessarily think where it matters. Like, if Team Liquid wants to win, they need kills on Azir and Seraphine.
Well, Huhi's already gone in and Yon's under pressure. FBI is ready to follow it up and try to take him out. CoreJJ with a Magnet Storm, but where's the damage? Team Liquid deal no damage. They're gonna kill Palafox, but that's the only one.
Damage somewhere in your comp when you have Seraphine Azir.
I mean, that is what we've been saying.
People start doing damage to these people. Huhi's basically invincible right now. He's taking 0.
He is. Look at his health bar.
Support Nautilus, the ultimate Chad. He's just leading the way in the middle of 5. The Dawning Shadow over the top as Impact goes all out looking to finish off Huhi, but he's so damn tanky. Umpty's going to be dropped at the exact same time as a 1-for-1 here so far, but NRG's looking to make it even more. APA gets caught over the wall, and Palafox is ready to keep on chasing him. He fires the charm out, but it goes wide right. Now Contracts is ready for the flash follow, and APA is going to drop. Contracts needs to get away from the turret, but the last shot should finish him off. It'll be a 2-for-2 trade at the Fimble Winter. It's bought so rarely, and I only see the evolved version of it.
Winter's Embrace?
Winter's Approach, I think it is. Okay. Winter's Approach. If I'm wrong, chat, you can flame me. It's all good.
There.
It doesn't matter. It's something to do with Winter, and Impact is trying to have nothing to do with NRG as he backs away, popping the Ghost to try to survive. It's a 3-man push down here in the bot lane from NRG. Again, they've got all of these Void Mites. It makes pushing the objectives so easy. NRG now with a Drake.
You know, a high playoff seed, depending on how they come back in these final 2 weeks.
Picking up some solo turret gold up there in
shielding everyone. That gives them a decent chance to start the game. They're on those 2-item power spikes that Afro has just talked about. But when they're not grouped up like this, NRG's thinking about getting some poke in.
Impact trying to dive in after FBI, but immediately gets intercepted by Huhi, just trying to protect the president here. Dawning Shadow over the top. Impact is low, but he goes all out, trying to find a fight here. Back on a contract. Palafox in the middle locked up, but he's not going to be killed here just yet. Dokla and Huhi locked into the fight as Team Liquid keep marching forward. The Seraphine is in first game ever. And that's one of those things that you got to be able to shake off. You've got to be able to get to the point where you're not feeling that way. As now the team fight breaks out. Who he's here in the front. Contract's doing the same. Now KazaLoLLCShighlights ready to lock him down here with the Magnet Storm. Who he's nearly dead already. Team Liquid can't quite finish him off, but they'll take Doplay instead. A shutdown.
It did nothing. Since they didn't have a super clean flank, they had to go straight through them with eye contact, and Team Liquid...
They've got to be able to land that extra bit of lockdown. Palafox throws out a Q. He dashes in on top of APA. There's the point-blank charm. Dopla's coming in to try to help him. Immediate use of the ulti, but now beautiful slam back into the Azir wall from Umpty, and Team Liquid takes out the enemy mid laner. Now they're ready to reinforce their own lines with the Seraphine. Here comes the shielding and the healing, and there's no way for NRG to find anything else.
That was beautiful. The Azir wall into the Poppy Slam.
Perfect. Now KazaLoLLCShighlights wants even more. Crash down into the Magnet Storm. Seraphine ulti over the top. Contracts has to immediately escape, and Huhi has no such way out. He'll try to Spider-Man his way to victory, but there ain't no hero. Stay clumped up in a death ball. Stay around the Seraphine. Huhi coming around from the side. Palafox tries to go in, but again, the charm goes wide. It's APA locked down, and Huhi's got the kill. Now Impact goes all out to try to bring Huhi back underneath the Sun Disc. Dope is ready to follow it up, and KazaLoLLCShighlights drops. Umpty pops, and NRG just won't stop. They'll take the Sun Disc, they'll take 3 kills, and they'll take the express route over to Baron.
What an insane hook by Huhi there. He catches APA when they're not balled up around the Seraphine. They turn the bad situation into a good one, and they finally get their fight.
He's playing phenomenal this game. Letting both hooks early game, and then this one right here to secure the Nash. I mean, NRG's been able to get...
If they want to try to claim this tier 2, get rid of this thing, grab the extra control that will yield them. Boom, there it is. One more shot from...
Yeah, I don't know if the items matter, but...
It's a little tough when you're a 1 damage comp and the 1 damage... Yeah, Huhi's a bit of a problem, man. This Nautilus is an absolute HP right now.
And he's at 4,500 health, but then the Canic shield and the W shield puts him over six lines. But they might kill him. Oh yeah, really close.
Oh boy. Let's see what we got.
Moving? Oh, there it is.
Huhi?
They broke through the shields.
They broke through the first shield. Here comes another shield.
They actually
Team Liquid is throwing everybody in the kitchen sink here with the Nautilus. Dawning Shadow over the top. The Nautilus still ain't dead. Why are we overcommitting to the Nautilus? Team Liquid contracts going in on top of APA, but he ain't gonna find him here just yet. FBI flashing back away as APA goes golden. That's nothing but a trophy for NRG as APA drops and KazaLoLLCShighlights trying to get the hell out of town. Huhi and the rest of NRG still going in. They thought they caught the knot.
Nautilus, there's the shields, they're back. Taking another inhib.
Let's go. The tier 3 turret crumbles in mid lane. The inhibitor falling immediately after, but NRG decides HP as Contracts and Dokla are 2-manning this. Control ward from Team Liquid was in the pit, but got removed. NRG, they still leave Dokla on the Baron alone, but the problem is Dokla actually loses a lot of health to this thing. Team Liquid still stepping up. Huhi's still on the front line. Palafox, nice charm there on the Umpty. That's what I'm talking about. Some of that controlled Dawning Shadow over the top as Baron is secured by Contracts and NRG. Now Impact still on the front line. 10,000 plus. The Drake is on the map, and TL cannot do anything. As time goes forward, so does the NRG. Looking to apply pressure here to the second tier 3 turret of the game down in bottom lane. Team Liquid falling back to defend the Nexus turrets. That first one already below half HP, but removing the defense bottom means that it just gets shattered. Second inhibitor down. Top lane, Palafox has the opportunity now. Third inhibitor down. Team Liquid's backs are against the wall. Okay, I'm not even going to act like it matters if Huhi gets hit by anything. Now, KazaLoLLCShighlights here on the front line. Umpty looking to knock somebody out of the fight. He gets Contracts. Huhi still the only one in any sort of reach, and they know better than to try to engage on him now as FBI continues trying to poke at these guys. Speaking of poke, those cannon minions nearly killing off Nexus turret number 1. FBI still finding a couple of long-range shots as the first Nexus turret dies. Team Liquid trying to rally and defend. Contracts ulti is ready to go. If they want to try to dive these turrets, they can do it. Volibear has the off switch, and now Huhi's ready to go in. KazaLoLLCShighlights already at half HP, trying to find an angle here. Palafox getting locked down by the Magnet Storm gets a flash away, but Umpty's going to grab the kill. NRG have lost their mid laner, but they return with a kill on the core. FBI gets hunted down by Impact in the very back line as Contracts Huhi and Dokla are struggling to find the damage to do anything. Impact looking to solo down Big Dokes, but Huhi wants to make his way into the fight. Contracts still trying to scrap, but he ain't gonna do it here in a 1v3. Team Liquid find
low.
correct. Yes, when he's below half.
This is like the perfect game.
He's so tanky, man. Baron at about 8,000 HP. All right, so Baron is down to about Nautilus health now. As Contracts continues keeping the aggro here. Impact stepping forward onto the front line, but he gets locked down. A lot of damage coming out on him. Takes him down to about 1,000. Dokla here in the front. As the Dawning Shadow fires off down to the mid lane. Palafox versus APA in a 1v1 is up the Impact, and Yon trying to turn the attention back into Dokla. He's trying to end their world, and he's gonna do it. FBI and the rest of NRG slaughter TL in the 4v4. APA and Palafox break even, but a triple kill for the Senna. A teleport coming out for the Nautilus. APA wants to at least get Palafox, but they ain't gonna give him that. It's a clean ace for NRG, and they're gonna walk it in for the win.
It took him a little bit of extra time after that base, but I think they were waiting for Huhi to get more items by the end of this one. NRG pop off at the start of the final 2 weeks of the LCS, equaling Team Liquid 5-5.